Get ready to dive into something you never imagined, because today you won't just watch a video, you'll live an adventure. We are Trivia Clips. Let's go. The hidden story of Freddie Mercury's journey. A journey between glory and darkness. Imagine for a moment the dazzling lights, the roar of a crowd cheering and shouting, and the unmistakable voice of Freddie Mercury filling the air. The stage becomes his domain, where nothing seems impossible. But behind that commanding presence, that energy that seemed endless, there existed another journey, one not many knew about, one that wasn't visible to the public. This journey wasn't about a stage, but about life itself, with its ups and downs, its moments of doubt, and the depths of a human being who, like everyone else, also had to face his own demons. In this story, we are going to discover the side of Freddie Mercury that many didn't know. The story of a man who, behind his brilliance on stage, had a personal world filled with challenges, searches, and above all, a wealth of personal journeys that shaped him. Freddie Mercury, born in Zanzibar in 1946, grew up far from the stages he would one day dominate. The life of this child, the son of Indian immigrants, did not begin with the idea of becoming a superstar. His life was more like that of any other child, facing the struggles of growing up in a new environment, a child who had to fight to find his place in a strange world. When he moved to England at the age of 6, the journey that would lead him to his destiny began to take shape. In his early years, he wasn't the dazzling man the world would cheer for. He was simply Farrokh Bulsara, a young boy who felt that life could offer him something more. In school, he began to stand out for his artistic talent, his piano skills, and his passion for music. But he was also a young man marked by insecurity, someone who often felt out of place, both because of his origins and his accent. But this boy had dreams, and those dreams would take him to places he never imagined. While Freddie continued his education at school and later at Ealing Art College, he began to manifest what would become his true passion, music. However, his life during those years wasn't only about musical notes and art classes. During his time in London, he met others who shared the same dreams. It was then that he met Brian May, Roger Taylor, and John Deacon, who, like him, were determined to take their passion to the limit. Together, they formed Queen, a band that would forever change the history of rock. But in those early years of formation, Freddie Mercury was already searching for something beyond fame or success. He was searching for an identity. At first, his journey was one of exploration, of discovering not only his music, but also who he was in a world full of expectations. As Queen began to gain recognition, Freddie Mercury's journey took an unexpected turn. He was no longer just a young man aspiring to be something more. He became a rock star, a living legend. But while the lights of the stage illuminated his face, Freddie's travels through his personal life took on a darker tone. At this point, Freddie was not only working on his music, but also wrestling with the idea of who he really was. Although his public image was that of an audacious, confident man, always in control, behind that facade was a human being who was trying to reconcile his public life with his private one. During those years of fame, Freddie's travels were not just around the world with Queen, but also to his own inner world. In those glory days, his personal journeys included trips to distant places, seeking to escape the constant pressure of fame.